Peace. I have an observational perspective. I'm around a lot of kids, middle school and high school mainly. And what I hear them saying almost every day are they're saying everything's racist or homophobic and those slangs and for every little thing, and observing like on societal level and what everyone's going through, like they are totally misusing all the terminology, but it's like their new slang now. And I don't know if we are even aware of what that is doing to our youth. I sit there and through my perspective, I tell them, like I give the chocolate cake analogy to them a lot, which we go in detail about it, but because realistically, none of us are the same. We are all original. We all have things that we relate to, and this is what I try to explain to them, but we're all original. Not one of us is alike. It doesn't even matter the color of our skin, our cultural background, anything, because we all have our own mind and our own perspective of seeing things. We can relate to others, but some people can relate to this person, that person can't, but one can't, like it's threaded and weaved because we're all connected, yet we're all different. And I've been trying to express that to them a lot because it kind of goes with all these things that they're saying, because it is ridiculous. And I don't think parents or even the society like is realizing how these kids are really taking it, like, but a lot of them like joke and say it all the time, but then some, like, they use it. Oh man, I'm like getting tongue tied. They use it for every and any little thing. Like, it's so ridiculous, really, I have to admit. But I don't know if we realize what we're teaching them, because everyone's gotten so out of hand and it's misconstrued, and our youth is like all, I don't think they really get it. But I thinking about it, because God, I'm stumbling over my words. Do we get, no matter if, like whatever racism or like gender or anything like that, we're all different. No one's the same. Don't you think it would be smarter, just, perspective, for us to teach our kids that none of us are the same? It does, I mean, yeah, we have similarities to people, like we would say the color of skin, our culture, or preference of who we want to date, but realistically, none of us are the same at all. And just because somebody chooses one thing doesn't make that person right or wrong. And then it's like a fear base. Like if you look at, people in general, is we all group together because we want someone to validate our feelings and we want someone to be like us. What if we all really understood we all are different? Like completely. Yes, we relate, but we're all original, literally. Like, all of us. Instead of making it about gender, about race, about culture, about all that stuff. Yes, we see it so we can feel some sort of way, but what if everybody just said, you know what? Literally everyone is different. And that's how we are all equal, because we are all equally original and different. Because not all of us like the same thing, but it doesn't make one wrong or one right. Not all of us look the same. Not all of us think the same. As long as we're not like intentionally hurting anybody, then that's what we should focus on. Like physical hurting, not words, Yeah, they hurt, but we're teaching ourselves to victimize, and then we're teaching also the youth to say these words to hurt other people. I don't know if you get that, but we are all different. Not one of us are alike. And I try to express that in a way the kids can relate, but I'm not telling them how to think. I'm just giving them a perspective. But because it is ridiculous. Like, and now looking at it, everyone's beautiful. It's cool to relate, like cultural, preference, skin color, hair type, eye color, likes, non-likes, like even, football or, like just stuff like that. And it's cool. But when you really know, when you teach your kids in depth that everyone is different, and that's what's so beautiful, you know?